What's up, everybody? I'm Pastor Dexter, lead pastor of Flourish Church. And one of our visions when we started Flourish Church was to be a church that was bigger than Sunday mornings and lived outside of our four walls and pursued the flourishing of our neighbors. And so today I have the distinct privilege of being with Jovan and Jasmine, owners of Queenz Loc Braiding Club, a place where I get my hair braided and soon to get my locks. And so I'm excited to introduce you all to them. Jovan and Jasmine, tell the people who you are and how you got started.
Hello everyone, I am Jasmine, the co-owner of Queenz Loc Braiding Club, and basically I started in a 2-bedroom apartment. I've been in business for about 3 years and I've been an entrepreneur for 4 years. So I did nurse's aid for 8 years, and what inspired me to go into doing hair full time was the pandemic. It was very hard and difficult, but I stepped out on faith and I just, went all in.
Well, how you guys doing? I'm Jovan. This is my wife, Jasmine. I started off years ago doing construction. We met and we had started a relationship. She was doing hair at home. And I kind of had this big idea of getting her out of the house. Even though she had the idea herself, I did all the work. So I told her that I'd help her with the construction of the business if she set her mind to doing the business. And that's how we actually got started.
Okay. I think a lot of times when people think of businesses, sometimes they can see where you're at, but sometimes they don't see your entire journey. So can you tell the people, some of the hurdles y'all had to cross to get to where you're at now, where you're in your own spot and doing business in a commercial space?
Man, well, from my perspective, when we got this place, it looked more like a bookstore.
Okay.
So it was
transformed.
Oh yeah, it was visually we had to work everything you see because nothing is the same that it was.
Okay.
From the flooring to the walls to the difference in the rooms, the color scheme, everything. We had to do everything ourselves out of our own pockets. So late nights, early mornings. Some nights we spent the night here. You know what I'm saying, just to get it up. Wow. And going. She has dreams, and like I said, this is my better half. So her dreams became mine.
Absolutely.
And I just had to make it happen for her as best as I could.
For sure. Dreams don't come true without hard work.
Yep. And to be honest, it was basically just stepping out on faith. One day I was crying and upset and was just stressed out with the job that I was doing. It was a passion for me, but I knew that doing nurse's aid wasn't something that I was going to do for a lifetime. But it was definitely a stepping stone to give me the money that I needed to fund my business. And when we actually got this shop, it was random. One day we woke up, got ready, just a regular day. And we walked in here and God was like, this is yours. And it was like a diamond in the rough because like he said, when we got it, it was a mess. It used to be like a resale shop.
Okay.
So it basically just was left neglected. But God, he spoke to me. He said, you could turn dirt into gold.
Yeah.
So I just was faithful and I listened to him and he told me, what to do and what not to do. And I just was being faithful because if I would have listened to those whispering spirits and all them people that was telling me, no, don't quit your job. You're not going to make it. I didn't listen to that. Because I knew that I had a calling on my life. And I was just determined to do what it is that I love to do. Because I've been doing hair since I was a little girl. I'm 28 now, and I've been doing hair for about 15 years. So now that I'm manifesting what I'm called to do, I want to help others, and show them you're going to have hard times. I've cried multiple times. I'm even getting emotional right now.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in this area.
Yeah.
So not only did I open a shop in Glen Park, but I'm from Glen Park. So that's a blessing. Yeah. How many people do you know that open a shop in their own hometown? I used to walk past this building when I was a little girl and never thought that I would have a shop right here in my hometown. So God is good because I started with nothing and look at me now. A 6-figure business.
One of the things that I think is cool is to see you all as parents running the business together. Talk about that. We got a little man here.
So I worked my whole 12 months of my pregnancy.
Not all 12 months.
And it was very challenging because as women, you know, carrying babies, it could be rough. But I still stuck through it. Like, I used to be in here working barefooted.
On your feet.
They like, Jazz, you're so country. Like, I'm sorry, I get it from my mom, but I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? And people come in, they just like, you know, you are really a powerful person. Because most women be at home. Look at your feet swelled up. My feet was like swole. And I still was coming in here working.
Wow.
Yep.
By yourself.
But I went from making $75 a day to making $1,000 a day.
Wow.
So that's a flex.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because it's been 4 years that I've quit my job.
Absolutely.
And I've done strictly entrepreneur, like with my shop. That's a blessing too.
That's powerful.
Because how many people you know open a business and could actually be successful?
Right. It's one thing to start it. That's another thing to have that sticking to it, tenacity to keep pushing forward, yeah, and consistency. What are some of the joys of owning your own business? What are some of the joys?
Waking up and going to work when you want to.
Having control over your schedule.
Yes,
right?
having control.
That's always a bonus.
Spending time with your children. You know, I've been out the Army for about 10 years now.
Okay.
And before then, I've been deployed 6 times.
Oh, wow.
So it was more of me being in their lives, you know, watching them grow,
Sure.
because I didn't have much time before. You know, so now it's like, oh man.
Soaking it all in.
Oh yeah. Now even with business, you know, when I started my company, my construction company, it was time consuming. It was so time consuming. I was always on the road. And lately, well, this last year, getting homed in right here at home has been a blessing, because I've been able to see my wife every day, been able to be with my kids every day, and actually I've been cutting hair more.
Yeah.
I called myself retiring until she told me that I needed to get
She
off.
tapped you off the bench like, come on, I need you in the game. and so in the game you go, right?
Oh,
Yeah, all right. What's some joys for you, Jasmine?
So, to be honest, my joy is being able to do something that I'm passionate about. So when I come in here, it's not a job. It's something that I love to do. So I don't dread coming to work.
Okay.
But not only that, to have the privilege to be able to help others, like the youth, like mentorship. Like I've actually mentored different ages from people from the Career Center. And, you know, just watching them flourish, you know, like from not doing hair at all to now they're making just as much money as me. That's like a blessing to be able to bless other people as well, you know. So I'm not afraid to give out, you know, tips to get here.
Yeah, for sure.
So I want to continue to keep helping the youth because my heart is in it for real. Like,
For sure. How can Gary, how can Northwest Indiana support you all's business?
Well, get online and book us.
That's first and foremost. Y'all hear that? Get online and book. How do they do that? How do they get online? How do they book?
so we actually have a booking site. I use the platform Booksy.com.
I'm familiar with it.
So if you go to your, you know, Apple Store and download Booksy.com,
Or Android.
you can type in Queenz Loc Braiding Club and you will definitely see my business. And it's very like easy to do. And we also have business cards with our scan code. So you can easily just take your phone, scan it, and it'll take you right to the booking site.
Well, you can walk past the door, scan the door as well.
Yes.
Yes. So marketing and whatnot would definitely help. like marketing, promoting, you know.
Spreading the word.
We use all the different social sites like Instagram, Facebook. We have Google.
Yeah.
So a lot of our customers come from Google. You know, they call us up. You got walk-ins, and you know we get them like that.
Yeah.
And word of mouth is everything.
Absolutely, 100%. Can you tell everybody where you're located at?
So we're located at 3981 Cleveland Street, Gary, Indiana, area code 46408 on the west side of Gary. And we're like 2 minutes away from the flea market, Gary Flea Market.
And we're a minute away from the Flourish Church.
Yes. To all my Flourish family, they are right across from us. These are our next door neighbors. I want us to support and to continue to encourage this family here. Excited about what you all are doing. I think you guys are doing great things, so definitely be encouraged. And thank you for giving me time to hear your story. I'm gonna sit down with you all. Well, until next time, let's make sure that we support Queenz Loc Braiding Club. And I look forward to seeing some of you all in a chair across from me one of these good old days, all right? Be blessed, Pastor Dex, Flourish Church.